Okay, so as you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be me being a narcissistic artist trying to show what I do. So as you can see, my name is Nana Jones. The first two pages, so here I just wanted to do a bit of, I don't even know what it is really. I just wanted to see if I can do different faces and I just snazzed it up with the orange, and then I have that, which I don't know what it is. I think I just wanted to fill that page. Now this one is a bit kind of, I don't know, some people are quite shocked when I show this to them, but yeah, it's just women, vaginas. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I started doing Inktober. This is day 3. I did day 1 and day 2 in another place. I just don't remember where I did it. This is day 3, bait. This is a woman's genitalia with a knife because it's bait. I don't know, yeah. Maybe I should do some stuff like on both sides, but I just kind of like it how it is, I don't know. So that's this page, I just like how it looks like this. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, now we're in a different place. Next up is Freeze, which is the next page, and it's also from Inktober, so part of this whole sketchbook is actually from Inktober. So it's basically just a policeman with a gun. He's saying freeze. So I think it's quite self-explanatory. Just like the dates and everything, I kind of got it wrong. It's not the 3rd of October, but it's actually the 4th, so it's day 4. Yeah, I just got that wrong, and I just have this random page, which I actually, so it was just this at first. I think it was like a sketch for another Inktober thing. I tried it, I didn't like it, so I just left it, but I drew some other faces around it, so it can just like kind of be at least filled. Then there's the 2 girls. They're actually 2 different separate days of Inktober. This is actually like the 7th, which is probably the 8th. Yeah, this one is Build. Then there's this one, which is I think what this one was called Frail. It's just a skull girl, and she's got kind of thin, frail hair, and yeah, that's Frail. And next up, we've got this Husky, which is with the prompt Husky, sorry. And behind there you can see the Apple TV. I just like the photos, I guess. Prompt was Husky, and I just didn't know what to do. I literally didn't know what to do the whole day, and I was so frustrated, and I just like sketched out a husky man. Like, I have no idea. Like, okay, so just so you know, most of this sketchbook is Inktober, but I did skip some pages and I did rip some out because either my stuff didn't work out or whatever, I don't know. I think this one is covering something else, this Alf. I kind of skipped a lot of pages, so this isn't from Inktober, so this is just a skipped page and I just stuck it on. But yeah, that's Alf. Not much to say about him. His name is Alf. Kind of looks like one of my teachers at school. So this is day, I think, 7? I'm not sure. This is Enchanted. I kind of just wanted to do like a really old granny that's really cute and has magical powers and is like really cool. I don't know. I just did like, I went crazy on this page. Yeah, that's that. Then the other page is actually day 2. And I stuck it on, so it was actually on a white piece of paper before it's cut out. And underneath, I've actually got post-it notes as like the background, and I literally covered it all with tape, so scotch tape. And I think it looks okay. So, but there was this really ugly thing underneath, so I just wanted to hide it as much as possible. But yeah, that's mindless. Yeah. And next page is, as I showed you, it's that ugly thing underneath, and I don't know what I did. I don't even know what it is, so just don't even look at that. It's just something. It's the next Inktober prompt, which is swing, and a really hard time with this. I didn't know what to do for swing. I had no idea. So I just thought, let's just do like the most obvious thing, like the guy swinging a bat. I mean, did have like 10 different tries to just rip the pages out. I mean, I know it's not nice to rip the pages out of sketchbooks, but I really did not like how it was the same guy repeated at least 3 or 4 times on different pages. It just took up so much space, and it's just so ugly if it's just the same thing over and over again. So I just did that. Not very proud of this, but I don't know, it's something. Yeah, I've obviously ripped stuff out of here. Then this is also something quite different for me, because I usually don't do this kind of drawing. I mean, I wanted to try something else, so that's why I did it. That's kind of why I did it. Yeah. I think the prompt was snow, or I don't know, cold, snow, who knows. Next. I think this was, I had fragments of sunlight that came onto the piece of paper, and I just wanted to do something interesting with it, but it's nothing. But this is, I think, I honestly don't remember. I think ash, yeah. So this prompt was ash, and I just used ink, and I really like the effect it has. So, and the next page is overgrown, which were, yeah, I like this as well. I just kind of had the image in my head, so I mean, I like looking at it really close up. Just okay. Where did I get? All right. Yeah. Next location. Next page is my friend, actually, from school, who we have kind of like an inside joke that she's a legend, and that was one of the prompts, so I just did that. And this is legend written in Bulgarian. Yeah, not too proud with it, because like that cape is just horrendous. I think it's okay, but yeah. Next page is also just a sketch, kind of random stuff page. That's that. This is actually my 2 favorite pages. If you look at both of them at the same time, it's just like, I think it looks really nice and rich, kind of. This page is actually kind of Bulgarian traditional ornaments that you would see in different traditional Bulgarian clothing. I know it's probably not very accurate, and it's probably from different areas. And then there's this one, which is wild, and I just thought of where the wild things are, and I just sketched out a few of the characters, and then I just put some eyes and stuff around. I like the main character. I forgot his name, sorry. that's them. Yeah. I just keep on finding more and more creative places to put this. Alright. This is actually my favorite piece from this sketchbook. I really do like this. My ego is obviously quite enormous at the moment by saying this, but I do like this. This is my favorite one from the sketchbook. Obviously, anatomy, not great, but this is obviously make-believe. It's not a real person or anything. Oh, it's actually the book cover of my portfolio. So, yeah, I mean, I think I like it. I think I do like it, yeah. And this is just some sketches of different noses, just weird noses. I really got into the whole ink thing, because obviously Inktober, but I really did like using them, and I did kind of go a bit nuts. I mean, what the hell is that? Ever since Misfit, I've just tried to be as like out of the box kind of noses and eyes and weird stuff. I mean, but yeah, that's Sling. Next page is Tread, which is also sideways. Yeah, I'll just show it to you this way, but it's just feet. Then this one, I kind of went into a phase where I'm just doing characters. This one is Treasure, and I'm not that proud of it. I mean, I could have done better. I mean, what is that? Like, those lines? Because I just can't. And look at his hands. He doesn't have hands. He just has like needles for hands. This one I actually do not like at all. It's just not my best, and I just want to carry on. This one was, I don't even remember what the prompt was, but I just don't like it, and that's that. Then this is my dad. This has kind of a story behind it. The prompt is ancient, and my dad always says that he's ancient, that he's really old or whatever, that he's basically dusty and old and ancient, and I just thought it would be fun. But yeah, he's ancient. Next page is these two, which I do like, actually. They're fun. I mean, they're interesting. I don't even know what to say. They're just weird. This one was with the prompt Dizzy. This one doesn't have a prompt. It's just me just doing something. Next page. But this one is kind of ugly. I mean, I did the post-it note thing. I've seen it different people on YouTube. So I just thought, why not? Why not? And I just don't like how it turned out. I mean, the perspective is quite bad. And it just didn't turn out how I wanted it to. So yeah, let's just forget this even exists. Then I have these two pages, which are just writings that I've done. I mean, I was just kind of feeling it just then, just trying to write, because I never could write properly before, and I just felt really good to write. This was just from, and then this is what the prompt was, but I think it was tasty or something. But yeah, I just wanted to do a really go over the top, like, woman doing, I mean, just being provocative, like with a cherry. I don't know. Well, next page. Next page is this character kind of design. It's not as good as I hoped it would be, but yeah, I mean, obviously there is some errors, but it's just like experimenting. And next page, I actually do hate. I honestly do. And it just didn't turn out as good as I hoped. I mean, you can still see the lines from the different materials I was using. Because first, yeah, it's just not my best, and I could have done better. But yeah, let's skip that. Then the next one is coat. That was the prompt. But this prompt, I mean, this is in particular didn't turn out how I wanted it to. So I did another page, which was the one I actually posted. But yeah, that's the real coat, like, post. But this one I just didn't like how it turned out on its own, so I just snazzed it up with those lines. And yeah, I think it looks okay now. Yeah. So that's that page. Then there's the next page, which is, I think the prompt was ride. And I just did a chubby little, I don't know, I think it's a person. I'm not sure. And then something weird that it's riding. I don't know, it's just weird. Then there's injured, which is basically a heart with a hole in it because it's injured. I mean, sometimes people feel like that, you know? So, yeah, that's the hole. Next up is this, which is catch, which kind of just popped into my head, like, completely randomly, like the school corridor, and I was just like, I have to do this for today. Because the thing about Inktober is you have to do it every single day, and actually some days, if you skip one day, you have to do 2 the next day. So it's like, this was one of those days, and I can't really explain it. It's just a person that's catch. This, I think, was the last prompt. Yeah, this is like Snow White, and she's in the forest, and she's looking at her reflection in the ripe apple. So that was Inktober. So this is basically quite a bit of the sketchbook. Yeah, I actually am showing this I did show this at my interview for Willem de Kooning in Rotterdam, and I don't know if they liked it. You know, I did put a lot of effort into it exactly because of that, because I knew I was having an interview there. So this whole sketchbook is kind of dedicated to that interview. And yeah, and this is actually the sticker I had on when I was there, because